my pain till I fly to miss.
That's right. August 1st, we are halfway through summer technically, but we know that there is still lots of summer because the music festivals in Manitoba say so.
It's kind of insane. It's like every weekend, any direction you drive out of town, you can just drive straight along a highway and you'll hit a music festival.
That's right. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of those coming up. But first, I want to talk about a really cool project that you guys started earlier this summer called the Loft Sessions. And every Tuesday, every week throughout the summer, you're releasing a new music video with a cool local band.
Yeah, earlier this summer, we spent a few days in a hot, sweaty loft above our office on Donald Street. It's a 100-year-old building, a gorgeous space. And we brought in a dozen Manitoba bands and fantastic local director, Chris Gaudry, to direct and produce, to put together some music videos of Manitoba artists. And they're all live off the floor, so they're a little bit different than your standard music video in that they're a representation of what the band is like live and the energy that they have live.
And this is Chic Gamine that we're seeing right now, their Loft Session video. There have been a bunch of them done throughout the summer, including Boats, the J.D. Edwards Band, the Treble, and there's a bunch more coming up as well.
Yeah, some of the bands that we've talked about, Royal Canoe and Les Joupes and J.P. Ho, Keith and Renee, Don Amaro, there's a dozen in total.
So much to look forward to.
Yeah, and they're just so much fun.
Yeah, it's great. I don't even know if I introduced you. This is Sarah Stasiuk from Manitoba Music. I'm so comfortable with this. She's here once a month. You know who we're talking about. So we were talking about music festivals in Manitoba. Lac du Bonnet has a great one.
Yep, this weekend. So this weekend there's 3, 4, 5 of them going on. This weekend it's Fire and Water at Lac du Bonnet. And so there's bands like Indicator and Alanadale, the Brothers Landreth. Yeah, music all weekend.
And what I find interesting about particularly specific weekends throughout the summer is that you don't know where you should go because, oh, some of my favorite bands are playing here, I'm for sure going here. But wait, a bunch of my favorite bands are also playing here, so maybe I need to go there.
You know, I do it by what town I haven't been to for a while. So if I haven't been to Gimli yet this summer, I'll go out to Icelandic Fest. If I haven't been to Lac du Bonnet, which I haven't, so maybe I should go out to visit the Winnipeg River and the Fire and Water Festival. So it's a good way to see Manitoba too, and see your bands in a new surrounding.
And that's the biggest thing about all these different music festivals. It's maybe a community you've never visited before, and you're going because the Brothers Landreth are playing and you love them. And it's also, it's such an intimate setting when it comes to music. The Winnipeg Folk Festival is great in a lot of ways, but it's big and there's lots of people, and a lot of these smaller festivals are kind of more concentrated.
Yeah, it's a lot more intimate. You get to know the people who you're sitting with a little bit better and get to see the bands in a completely different environment. Yeah, it's a totally different vibe.
And throughout August, we have Meme is coming up in a couple weeks, and Harvest Sun, Harvest Moon.
Trout Forest, Rainbow Trout, there's lots of them.
ManitobaMusic.com has all the details on what music is happening, where, when, and why, so you can just visit the website for that. It's a fantastic website.
Thanks.
You can see all those Loft Session videos there too. And coming up, Sarah and I are going to chat a little bit more about what's happening this weekend in Gimli. The Icelandic Festival of Manitoba is happening there. We'll see if we can pronounce the Icelandic.
No, we're not going to try that.
We'll work on it in the break, and a song from the Ducks coming up. Icelandica.
No, Rachel said no.
Oh, I know that it's not something that I can control, so I'll go, but you go on.